if they're going to reset the clock. Okay. Good evening, sports fans. Thank you for joining us tonight. You're listening to the Stark Media YouTube stream. I'm Jeff Tyler, joined by the Lee Foster. How are you, brother?
I'm good, buddy.
Hey, happy Valentine's Day, bro.
You too. I didn't know I'd get to spend it with you. This is a treat.
This is a
You're
treat.
replacing my wife today. Well, I'll take it, though.
I think they're both okay with that. So we've got a great game tonight. Two non-conference games, obviously, because neither team's in a conference. But we've got the Massillon Tigers here in Massillon, Ohio. Home game against the Louisville Leopards. Massillon brings in a 12-8 record, 8-2 at home and 3-5 on the road. So they're a much better home team. The Louisville Leopards are 16-4 overall, ranked 49th in the state of Ohio. Real solid team. They're 8-1 at home, 4-3 on the road, and 4-0 on neutral sites. Both teams, I just wanted to ask Lee. You've got a lot of experience with coaching and that, and
Sure.
The season's kind of set at this point. Brackets are set. Do you think coaches are looking at this as kind of maybe try a couple things they maybe haven't done, maybe get some feelers out to try to figure out going into playoffs?
Yeah, I think that, late in the season, you certainly might want to try some things that you think you could do to an opponent, obviously early in that tournament.
Yeah.
And I think this is also a good tournament tune-up, right? These are both Division I teams.
Right.
They could see each other at some point in the tournament. And you want to compete towards the end of the year. You don't want kind of those cupcakes where you're just laying down. You just easily ride into a W. So they'll both bring it. There's some high-power offense on both teams without Jancic for Louisville and Nigro to come back with Farrington on the other side and Knight. So it should be – I think this is a high-quality matchup. Massillon's hot. They've won 2 in a row. They beat Wadsworth. They beat Glen Oak. Actually, 4 in a row.
Actually, overall. 4 in a row. Yeah, beat Glen Oak last week.
And and Lake they beat Northwest as well as Northwest and Lake last week. So I think we're for a good one.
I think that as well. It's a little bit easier for Massillon to look at who their next opponent is they know they're going in first round against Hudson.
Yep.
Louisville, with their better record, they have a bye round 1. Then they are going to play on the 25th against the winner of Solon and Huntington Valley. Here in a moment, we will have National Anthem starting lineups right after that. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to go through a few sponsors. This is pregame with Stark Media, C.H. Vallis and Associates, Lindsay's Pizza, McNeil and Sons Tree Service, Finally Here Ohio.com, who actually sponsors our halftime show, Leathernecks Nation MC and the Spirit of Stark, as well as Eagles FOE 190 and Hilscher-Clarke Electric Company. And we are going to pause now for the national anthem. And now we will go to some starting lineups here.
Ready to roll here, partner?
Yes, sir. Let's roll.
All right. For your visiting Louisville Leopards, they will start Bo Siegfried, Will Aljancic, the reigning Star County Player of the Year, Braden Gross, Ashton Marshall to go along with Hayden Nigro. For the home team, Massillon Tigers on the scoreboard, they will start Chris Knight, Brady Manson, Jalen Slaughter, the quarterback for the Tigers. Elijah Farrington comes in averaging just over 19 a ball game, and they'll round that out their starting lineup with Jay Stinks Big Pen.
So you've had a few opportunities to see at least Louisville play a couple times. We know that what Aljancic's going to bring, real solid player. He's scoring almost 20 a night. Had a few nights. Did you happen to be? Were you at the game when he went over 40 a couple times?
We didn't see him get 40, but we did see him break the all-time scoring record, which was really cool. Sammy and I were over at Louisville when he broke Louisville's all-time scoring record, which was just awesome. And we had him at Lake last week. And that was a tight ball game. They trailed by 11 with 4 minutes to go. Come back and win that ball game by too late. It was just an incredible game, and he was a key piece to what they were doing.
Actually, correction. I said 20 a game. Aljancic scoring just over 23 a night, shooting 54%. He's got some help, though. He's got a 6'4" junior, Hayden Nigro, who's scoring 16 a game, shooting 53%, and a 6'6" sophomore, who I'm excited to see. Braden Gross, who is scoring 11 a night, getting 9 boards a night, but he's shooting a smoldering 61%.
Yeah, he was excellent up there at Lake. He was our Hilscher-Clarke Player of the Game that night. I mean, he was absolutely terrific. I think 13 points, 10 rebounds, double-double. He's kind of their glue guy. He rebounds, he plays defense, he's a presence, and Louisville does have a really nice squad.
And I'll be really interested to see that matchup of Aljancic versus Farrington. Farrington's a 6'6" senior. He's scoring almost 19 a night, 8 boards, 2 assists. He's got help as well. That's, I think, what makes this an exciting matchup.
Absolutely.
Chris Knight scoring 13 a night, 4 boards. Jedice Pigpen, 6-foot freshman, actually, scoring 7 points a night. And then Jalen Slaughter, we know the quarterback, adding 6 a night as well. So definitely a good matchup. Like we said, neither team is aligned to a conference, so that's why they've had some more, non-home games, some things on the road. But thanks for joining us again. You're listening to Jeff Tyler, Lee Foster on the Star Media YouTube stream.
Pretty cool to see the Massillon Tigers turn the lights off, looking back on for their introductions. Always fun to watch.
Had to get the flashlight out to see the notes there for a minute.
Thank goodness they make good cell phones these days, huh?
Partner, looking forward to another call with you.
Let's do it,
We've
buddy.
done a couple with Walsh. We did the game
Aquinas
at your
early.
hometown Aquinas. So
early.
Looking real forward to it. 8 on the clock, zeros for scores, and we're about ready to roll. Here's the tip, and it's going to be Massillon ball. And Massillon's going to bring it across the timeline into the forecourt. Quick kick to the right wing. Over to Slaughter. Slaughter, top of the key. Swinging back over. 3 ball. Deep. No good. Off the back iron. Rebound. Rebounded by Brady Manson, who raked it down, and an immediate foul. It must have been over the back. So that's going to be Leopard's ball, and it looks like Massillon's in a full court press here.
Yeah, start out here in a diamond, a little full court action.
Louisville having a little bit of trouble. They got in that coffin corner, and it's stolen by Massillon, and it's dribbled to the line and bucket. Good. First bucket by Thigpen is good. 2-0 Massillon.
Pressure seemed to bother Louisville early here.
And they are definitely getting swarmed everywhere. And another turnover by Louisville. Massillon's going to dribble drive. Thigpen again to the lane. Up. It got hacked. No call. Rebound. Stick back. Number 24, Farrington with the rebound and put back. So, Lee, as we saw here early, Massillon is bringing the pressure and giving Louisville all kinds of fits.
Yeah, quick timeout here for Coach Siegfried in Louisville. Yeah, I mean, they haven't been able to beat that pressure and that diamond press that Massillon shown, but what they've done twice is throw it to trap zones.
Yeah.
Just over here in the corner, there's nowhere to go. They're able to use an out-of-bounds line as kind of your third defender, and they've really struggled to try to beat that pressure. Let's see how they adjust, and can Massillon keep that pressure up for 32 minutes?
Well, you're more the expert than I am, but I would assume you got to go to the middle of the court on that, so you have a little bit more outlet pass options as opposed to corner those corners. And
a lot of times you see coaches kind of keep their guys in a bunch, right? Where if it was me, I would want these 2 back guys all the way in the corners.
Right.
Let's stretch that thing as far as possible before we try to mirror where they're at. Massillon hops out of it. Kind of an interesting move coming out.
So they drop back. Louisville ball setting up their half-court offense here. Siegfried at top of the key, over to the left wing. Nigro dribble, drive to the lane, got hacked twice, no call. Looks like they're going to let him play. And a stick back. Louisville, no good. Rebound by Massillon. That was Farrington on the board, second board of the night for him. And a good take to the lane there by Thigpen, no good. Stick back by Thigpen, got his own board, got it blocked, and put it back in. So it's 6-0 Massillon, 6:32 to play here in the first quarter. And Louisville going quick, getting across the timeline, and they threw another one away. They're having all kinds of trouble getting that ball across half court and getting into their set offense.
Yeah, counting here early, that's already their third turnover in under 2 minutes. I mean, they keep that up. Massillon's just going to feast on the momentum.
Absolutely, 6-0 here. Massillon ball, 6:25 to play in the first quarter. And Louisville really only has one shot at this point. Massillon bringing across the timeline real slow. Going to set up their half-court offense. They're going to run it through Farrington. Farrington's going to go to the lane, get hacked. Euro step, no call. Put it up, no good. And rebound Louisville. Marshall on the board. And they nearly threw another one away here at half court. You just got to settle down. Farrington, top of the key here. I'm sorry, that was Nigro. Top of the key, and another near turnover. And it is a turnover. Wow. Aljancic with a double dribble once he got pressure. And that's their, third or fourth turnover this early.
I just started tracking them. I got them for 4. And what Massillon's employed on defense, partners, they've taken Brady Manson and put his face in Aljancic's chest.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, you're not going to beat us tonight. Somebody else is going to have to do it.
And I think that's a good plan there. Thigpen dribble, drive to the lane, bucket again. Thigpen with the early 6 points.
Seems like he's on a mission. He's just getting downhill at will. 8-0 Tigers here early.
Coming out with a chip on his shoulder for sure. Nigro over to the right wing now. Jancic top of the key, back over to the left wing. Down low to Aljancic. Another turnover. And off to the races is Knight. Goes to the lane. And they are definitely letting them play tonight. The bucket, again, a 10-0 run to open the quarter. 5:20 left in the first. It's 10-0 Massillon. Lee, what does Louisville got to do here?
I just think at some point you just need to calm down.
Yep.
Right. Take a breath. Get back to doing what you do. I'd like to see maybe once they do break that pressure and get over into the half court, can they get into some type of half court set where they get something that's kind of set up, maybe a back door, maybe a flare, something, a pin down, something where they can get a good look.
Well, it's
because other than the one shot that you talked about, they can't even look at the bucket, let alone get a shot off.
We don't even know what offense they're running at this point, honestly.
It's called chaos.
It's called run quick and figure it out. So we'll see what kind of, you and I have talked to this in the past. It's always about adjustments. It's a 10-0 run.
Yep.
Coaches just got to calm them down over there. And Massillon is still staying in this full court pressure. And they are dropping them back a little bit less. And actually, no, they're going to stay with the full court pressure. Louisville gets it across half court. And they're going to set up top of the key with Siegfried running point. High post pick. Kick over to the right wing. Back over to Siegfried on the right wing. He's going to dribble drive left over to Aljancic. 3-ball, no good. Long rebound was Nigro. Nigro's going to kick it down to the corner. 3-ball in the air, no good. Short off the iron. Rebound, Massillon.
That was gross out there in the corner.
Manson with a good rebound. And then here comes Thigpen again. He is feeling himself early tonight. Dribble drive, 2-ball. Bounced on the iron 2 times, no good. It was Chris Knight on the jump shot. And Louisville gets it across. I think his toes on the line. 3-ball, good. Ashton Marshall for 3.
They got him on the line there, partner. Just gave him 2 there.
And Massillon setting up their half-court offense here. I'm real surprised to see the big man up top running point for Massillon. Farrington is very he can do a lot of things, looks like. Massillon top of the key here. They're going to slow it up. Manson top of the key, dribble right. Top of the key now to the Farrington. Farrington going to dribble, drive, got hacked, went to the lane, finger roll, no good. And that's on the floor. And that's going to be the first foul for Louisville. Down 10-2 with 3:51 to play in the first quarter.
the pace has certainly favored the Tigers here early.
Absolutely.
First foul of the ball game. We're under 4 minutes in.
And a quick inbound play, 3 ball, no good. Rebound, Massillon. And they're going to call a foul on the rebound, and that was on Manson. That may be Manson's second foul of the game, I believe.
Chris Knight with a quick trigger there from Massillon. He's not scared to let it go.
Nope, not at all. 3:45 to play, 10-2 Tigers. Louisville ball, they get it across half court. Down to the right wing to Aljancic. Aljancic, top of the key. Nigro dribble drive and lost control of the ball out of bounds. Looked like a possible charge. But it's going to stay Louisville ball. Massillon must have knocked that out once he went to the lane. So it's going to be Louisville inbound play underneath the bucket. Louisville going left to right, or right to left, rather.
Oh, my goodness.
Another turnover by Louisville.
Number 23, Drayshawn Jackson checks in here for the Tigers.
And Louisville, and they're all black, white numbers, blue letters. The Tigers going left to right, and they're all whites with black lettering and orange trim. And Thigpen, dribble, drive, nice ball fake, went to the lane, got tripped, and another on the floor foul for Louisville. So Louisville is starting to rack up some fouls now. 3:23 to play, down 10-2.
Try to check the scoreboard tonight. I know we got some other games in the county. Try to get you the Stark Media score update all night long.
And a really good save there from a backcourt violation by Farrington. Farrington dribble. He's not afraid to dribble and go to the rack. He goes to the rack, gets fouled on the floor once again. Getting a little bit chippy out there.
Might have jinxed him there, partner. I said, hey, that was first foul. All of a sudden, he's got 4 in under a minute.
The all-loving jinx from the broadcast.
Right. that happens every now and again.
Once in a while, usually on a field goal, though.
7 minutes remaining first half. Green leads Firestone 24-8.
Okay. Massillon just dribbling around, setting up this half-court offense, taking their time. They're doing some high picks at the three-point line, just trying to get some motion going. Thigpen, dribble, drive, nice. Finger roll with the right hand, no good. Stick back, good.
That's Jackson.
Jackson with the putback. Louisville going quick, getting across half court. That was Drayshawn Jackson on the bucket.
2.5 remaining here first quarter. We got 12-2 Tigers.
And
Gross down low.
Good bucket there by Louisville. Braden Gross on a nice dribble drive dish. Again, Farrington handling a lot of the point guard duties. Biggest point guard I've seen play at the high school level this year. Farrington kicks it back out top of the key, and that's a turnover.
Wow.
Louisville ball on the break.
Hey!
We got a jam. Aljancic with the two-hand dunk to get within 6 points, 12-6. Massillon with 1:56 to play in the first quarter.
Great play there by Bo Siegfried. He keeps it in bounds, makes a great dish there to his buddy, and he throws a hammer down. Jalen
Slaughter, 3 ball, no good off the front iron. Rebound Louisville. And here they come, trying to get it to cut it to 4-3. Down to the left wing. Back to the top of the key. Aljancic, ball fake, dribble to the lane, got hammered and made the bucket. So after a dunk, he goes to the lane, gets the 2, gets the hoop in the arm, and he's going to go to the line for traditional three-point play.
That's a grown man move there, buddy.
Yeah, it was.
Your team's down. What do? You come get a dunk. You get an and one. All of a sudden, don't look now, but Lewis was right back in the ballgame.
And Thigpen's going to take a breather. Try to see who came into the game there. Jackson's in. We'll give you that in a moment here. 1:33 to play, 12-9 after the made extra point there in the foul shot. And Massillon across the time on half court. They're going to go quick. They're going to throw it down to the left wing. Open underneath is Farrington. Farrington up, no good. Rebound Farrington. He's going to set it up back in the left corner. 3 ball, no good. Rebound again. Massillon put it back. Chris Knight with a rebound and a stick back. 14-9. 1:10 to play. Massillon's now dropping back in the half-court pressure. And Aljancic, 3 ball to the right side. Brick off the right iron. No good. Rebound, Chris Knight. Chris Knight across the timeline in the forecourt. He's going to dribble between his legs and a fake three ball from about 30, and he's going to take a three ball from 26. Bucket. Good. Farrington for three.
He shot that one from across the street, buddy.
I thought he was going to shoot it from the neighbors before that. 37 seconds left. Three ball. No good by Louisville. Hit the top of the tape, and that's going to be out of bounds. 33 seconds left. Massillon still holding on to that lead, 17-9.
That's Colton Lloyd checking into the ball game for Louisville, number 32. The sophomore post, 6'3".
And the Louisville's in their own full court pressure now.
Uh-oh.
And near turnover, but Massillon handles it. Slaughter down to the left wing. Three ball in the air, no good. And rebounded by Louisville. That was Drew Stitt on a three ball. Didn't go. Rebound Louisville. And then they got hacked on the floor. So it's going to stay Louisville's ball on the inbound here. 17 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
Hey, stay aware here. Coach Siegfried and referee Kevin High getting into some pleasantries here early. Kevin's been around a long time. He's not scared to make that tee with his hands.
So they go back a little ways. They might know each other a little bit. Louisville here across timeline. 9 seconds left to play. Dribble, drive, dish, layup. Good.
That's Loy on the bucket.
And Massillon players all got confused. There was 3 seconds left in the ball game. In the first quarter. And Massillon took their time, didn't realize it, and just threw up a three-quarter court. No good. So Lee, after one, started out 10 rip. Louisville settled down a little bit. They got back into it. And now it is 17-11. Massillon. Louisville settled down there a little bit, started to be able to make a little bit of a run. Al Jancic went to the lane, had a nice dunk, had a nice three-point play there. Got his teammates involved. They came up with a turnover. Nice dribble drive there to the lane to get back in this game.
Yeah, I think Louisville just had to calm down, right? 17-11 after one. You're right there. Your guy. Will Aljancic came in, made some plays. He's got 5 early to lead them. But it's been, Elijah Farrington with 5, Thigpen with 6, Knight with 4. They've kind of got that three-headed monster going on the other side, and they just look elusive. They look like they're playing free.
Yep.
And it's really going to come down to, can Louisville continue to take care of the basketball? If they don't turn it over, which I've still got them for 6 turnovers in the first quarter.
Yeah.
As a high school coach, I've always said if you had somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 or less, give yourself for the game.
Yeah.
Give yourself a good chance to win. And obviously they calmed down that second half. Coach Siegfried's a seasoned guy.
Right.
Coach Ho's same way. Been a Massillon for a number of years now. So this should be a fun second quarter.
And Thigpen has checked back into the game. He's going to run the point. Massillon inbound. They're at the top of the key here, setting up half-court offense. Thigpen nearly traveled. No call. Back to Thigpen on the right wing. Directing traffic, setting up the offense. And he has a quick first step, went to the lane, got to the rack. No good. Stick back. Good. And that's Farrington on the rebound and put back. 19-11 Tigers. Lepers across half court here. They're going to set up their offense. And they're going to go down low to Aljancic. Aljancic, good bucket there. So good inbound pass on the low post. Aljancic got it up. 19-13, 7-12 to play here in the second quarter.
Can't teach size there, buddy. He's Aljancic and Farrington, both of them just loads when they catch it that deep.
Oh, what a move. No good. Farrington to the lane with a little George Gervin finger roll. Didn't go. Nice spin move here. Louisville now going to set it up a little bit at the half court. Back up top of the key. Siegfried setting up the offense. Over to Aljancic on the right side. He's going to punch it down low to Farrington. Farrington. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Nigro down low. I keep getting the number 24s mixed up, bro.
Yeah, Hayden Nigro.
Nigro down on the low post there. Went up, got fouled, but it was on the floor again.
Yeah, Hayden Nigro comes into the game averaging just under 17 a ball game. He had 41 this year against the Lions. I mean, absolute stud junior point guard, and he's got to get going here if Louisville's going to stay in this.
Aljancic on the left wing. He's going to dribble, drive, ball fake back up. Top of the key to Marshall. Marshall back over Aljancic with a nice pick at the 3, and he stroked it. No good. Rebound Farrington. Farrington's going to go coast to coast to the lane. Up, bucket, good. Farrington with a coast to coast play there. And he's going to go for the 3-point play here. 19-13 Massillon Tigers, 6:26 to play.
Farrington's got an early 9 in the ball game here. Go to the free throw line looking for 10. Massillon over Louisville, 21-13 here, about 6.5 remaining in the half.
We're getting into the flow of the game a little bit now, Lee, and looks like, Louisville's settling into their offense a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Farrington first extra point, no good. And a scruffle here for the rebound, and it's going to be Louisville ball. And a now whistle. I'm not sure what happened there. And it's going to be Massillon ball.
They called it double dribble. I didn't see if he put it down when he caught it, but yeah, referee called a double dribble there.
So 21-13, 6:20 to play. Massillon ball at their own half court here. They're going to set up. Farrington's going to slow it up to the top of the key. Little ball fake, head fake, into the lane. Another finger roll, no good. And Farrington then immediately made a foul off the rebound from Gross. Braden Gross got hacked on the floor again. Massillon's starting to rack up some fouls. Everything's been on the floor, though.
Yeah, you hate to see, as a coach, you don't want to compound bad plays, right? So, hey, you missed a shot. That's okay. Don't foul 94 feet from the bucket.
Exactly.
Get back on defense. Let's go sit down and play.
And a 3-ball here by Louisville, short off the front iron. Rebound, Louisville. Kick out. 3-ball in the air. No good. Rebound again by Braden Gross. Braden Gross with a nice little baby hook. No good. Aljancic, baby hook. No good. Rebound, Louisville. Off Louisville, out of bounds. And it's going to be Massillon ball. After all of that chaos, that 3 looks at it, lead no good.
No, you got to love the effort by the Lepso on offensive boards. I mean, they're going after it. They're rebounding. They had good looks. They just didn't drop.
Absolutely.
Yeah, pretty interesting, as you stated, with Farrington playing the point. I mean, they've been able to just relieve pressure by big guys got to guard him, and he can handle it. He's athletic for his size.
I mean, that does some serious stuff to your spacing on the court, right?
Yeah, I watched. Oh boy.
And Farrington is going to the lane at will. Nice little ball fake, dribble, drive, layup. 23-13 Tigers, 5:19 to play. Deep 3-ball, Jansen short off the front iron. No good. Rebound Farrington, and then he lost control of it. Louisville got it back. Aljancic dribbled it out of bounds on the right wing.
It's funny we talked about big guys playing point guard. It was about 15 years ago. I went to the field house and watched then be Costa Kufis at Glenn.
Oh, yeah.
They couldn't break their pressure, so they gave it to the big man, and he played the whole game, ran the point, 33 points, 30 rebounds, 15 blocks. And Glen Oak goes and gets a win in the field house.
I always kind of felt like the Buckeyes misused him.
Yeah, I thought they kind of turned him into a role player versus a versatile big, but the NBA thought the same thing. So, I mean, but I agree. He's playing overseas now, and the things he's doing over there is a little more versatile.
Yeah, a little bit more of that Euro play, right?
Lets him shoot some jumpers, dribble the ball a little bit.
So Tigers have a half court. They get that set up in a half court offense here. Massillon's going to go with a 30-second timeout. 23-13, 4:49 to play in the first quarter, or first half, rather, second quarter. Tigers have the lead. And Costa Kufis, he's one of the nicest guys I've ever met. I met him when he went into the Hall of Fame there at Glen Oak.
Oh, did you?
With him and both McCollums were there. Hartline was there. I introduced my son to Kufis, and I just wanted to say hi. And before I knew it, the guy was like, wanting to talk my ear off, like we were best friends. Just a good dude.
Yeah, he was actually a freshman on our team when I was a senior.
Oh, yeah?
Believe it or not. Now I'm showing my age. But, yeah, he was a freshman at that time.
Did he play much as a freshman?
Didn't play any varsity. Was a JV starter and then would dress. So if we could get it up big, down big, he can play a little bit. But, no, didn't play any meaningful minutes as a freshman.
Yeah.
Then as a starter, obviously, as a sophomore, he started scoring 20-plus a game, and the rest is history.
The rest is definitely history. So Tiger ball here in the half court set. Jalen Slaughter now going to run the point for the Tigers. He's used to calling the shots, and a nice lane take, bucket. Jalen Slaughter, 25-13 Tigers. here comes Louisville. Leopards doing a better job getting into their half-court offense. Dribble drive, kick over, top of the key, 3-ball, money. That was a really good jump shot there. That's Tate Aljancic, the younger brother of Will, has a nice-looking 3-ball shot there. 25-16 Tigers, 4 minutes to play.
Yeah, big bucket there by the younger Aljancic. How about that coming off the bench and knocking one down?
Looked real good, and rebound Leopards. Leopards are going to now bring it across the timeline into the forecourt. Ashton Marshall running point. Back over to Siegfried, top of the key, right wing over to the young Aljancic. 3-ball in the air, no good. Left iron, rebound again by Farrington. He's been all over the boards. 3-quarter court pass, layup missed. Rebound, Tigers. Farrington going to the lane, got absolutely drilled. No call at all. Kick out, 3-ball in the air. And that is good. Jalen Slaughter with the 3.
Used to seeing him chuck it deep with that lefty. Hayes knocking it down from deep with that lefty stroke.
We've seen him throw a few deep balls this year. 3:12 to play, 28-16 Tigers. Louisville in their half-court set. Working the ball around, top of the key, all around the wing. Dribble drive, nice dish, nice layup there. And that is good. That's going to be for 2, 28-18.
Charlie Roberts there on the bucket. Great pass from both Siegfried.
And Chris Knight got a little excited, left his feet, had nobody to pass to, and landed. So it's going to be a travel there. Louisville down 28-18, 2:53 to play.
Terrell Keys from Massillon checks into the ball game.
$2:53 to play here. Tigers now on defense. Leopards bring it across the timeline over to the right wing. Back up top of the key over to the left wing to the younger Aljancic.
A little 2-1-2 half-court trap here for Massillon. Interesting look. And with Farrington in the middle, my goodness, does it make this hard to play against.
Yeah, he takes up a lot of space. I think Louisville is going to have to shoot it good from deep to get back in this. And they do immediately on cue. Will Aljancic stroked a 3-ball from the right corner to get them within 7.
First player in double digits. He's got 10.
Slaughter bringing the ball across, kicks it over to Farrington. Farrington right wing. Back up top of the key to Farrington. He's going to take his time with 2 minutes left here in the first half. And a nice dribble drive, head fake up. Off the glass, no good for Farrington. Rebound, Louisville, deep pass all the way down, and a nice layup there for Will Aljancic. And the Tigers are going to come right back quick, going to go full court. Quick, dribble, drive, hack, no call, bucket, good. And that was Terrell Keys. And another quick bucket by Louisville back up full court. And the pace is just insane here at the moment. 1:33 to play. 3-ball, no good for Slaughter. Rebound, Tigers, and that was Chris Knight on the board, and he got the stick back. 32-25 Tigers with 1:21 to play.
Pace has been frantic here over the last minute.
Siegfried going to slow it up a little bit. Half-court offense over to the Aljancic. Siegfried 3-ball, he hit it. Good bucket there for the 3-ball. 32-28 Tigers. Louisville back in their full court press, and they're going to drop back now into half court. Aljancic picking them up full court.
1-3-1 here for Louisville.
Farrington over to the right wing to Slaughter. Slaughter with a fastball. Back, rejected by Louisville. He got it back. Stick back, no good. Aljancic on the rebound. Siegfried going to bring it across half court. All kinds of pressure by the Tigers. 3-ball in the air. No good by Aljancic. And punched out of bounds by Brady Gross. Knocked it out of bounds off that 3-ball miss. 33 seconds left. 32-28. Tigers holding on to a slim lead.
Tell you what, they've gotten up and down quick and in a hurry. I mean, they've got a ton of shot attempts, and both teams are playing fast.
Full court pass. Back out. 3-ball in the air. No good. Way off. Air ball. Good box out by Louisville. And it's going to be Louisville ball after that missed 3. Chris Knight tried to get there. He was boxed out and couldn't get there. And so Massillon is now going to do their full court man-to-man.
Hey, Coach Ho was fired up after that one. They had 2-on-1 there. I think if he just punches that thing in the lane, he lays it in.
32-28, 25 seconds left.
Got to imagine Louisville's going to hold for one here.
Now Jancic up to the top of the key. Dribble drive, and they called a hack finally to the rack. And that is on Massillon. That foul is on Brady Manson, and that's going to put Hayden Nigro to the line.
Manson's second foul. Nigro still held scoreless, and Louisville down just 4.
I mean, you got to look at Louisville's got to be happy with that.
Oh, yeah.
One of your top scorers hasn't scored yet. You're only down 4 after that big 10-0 run from the beginning.
And they've hit a couple of threes here to keep them back in it. Siegfried hits one. Both Jancic hit one. I mean, big jumpers there.
And Nigro hits the first one, 32-29. Tigers still holding on to that narrow lead. Leopards are clawing, no pun intended, to get back into this one. Second one up on the way, and it's good. Tigers by 2 with 14 seconds left. Louisville in full court pressure now. Trapped, three-quarter court, nearly picked off and knocked out of bounds. And head coaches are both getting a little bit more aggressive at this point. 10 seconds left, Tigers inbound. Louisville picks him up, half court, nearly turned it over. Kick it down to the low wing, and he missed it. And stick back, Massillon, good at the bucket. Elijah Farrington has been all over the boards, especially on the offensive end. At half, Tigers 34-30. What a first half thus far. I'm going to thank some of our sponsors at this point. C.H. Fallis and Associates, Lindsay's Pizza, McNeil and Sons Tree Service, FinallyHereOhio.com, and Leathernecks Nation MC. FinallyHereOhio.com will sponsor our halftime show once we come back from our short break here, and we will get into that in a moment. Also want to thank, I said, Leathernecks Nation MC and Eagles FOE 190 and Hilscher-Clarke Electric Company. By the end of the game, we're going to announce our Hilscher-Clarke player of the game. And we'll be back here in a few moments. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have some first half stats, and we'll discuss the game further. We'll see you in a few. And welcome back, folks. You're listening to the Stark Media YouTube stream with Jeff Tyler, Lee Foster at the Finally Here Ohio halftime show. Thanks for joining us, folks. I'd like to thank C.H. Vallis and Associates, Lindsay's Pizza, McNeil and Sons Tree Service, FinallyHereOhio.com, Leathernecks Nation MC, Eagles FOE 190, and Hilscher-Clarke Electric Company. By the end of the game, we will announce our player of the game, sponsored by Hilscher-Clarke. And I think, Lee, you've got a few stats for us.
Yeah, let's roll through here, buddy. Hey, after one, it was Massillon up 17-11 at the half. Massillon 34 to Louisville's 30. First half stats for the Leopards. They were 12 of 26 from the field, 46% for the Massillon Tigers. How about this? They get up 40 shot attempts in the first half. I don't know that I've seen that all year. Some games we don't see 40. Yeah. They were 16 of 40, just 40%, 0-1 at the free throw line. They were led by Elijah Farrington. He did have 13 points to go along with 7 rebounds in that first half. And did want to call out, too, Bo Siegfried, coach's kid, 6 assists, and 2 or 3 of those were pretty drop-offs, pretty dimes that he threw in that first half.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They looked real good, both teams' first half. Louisville had a slow start, down 10-0, eventually settled down. What do you think, Lee? You think they're going to Massillon's going to come back and have full court pressure out of the gate?
Yeah, I'm not sure why they initially got out of it, right? It felt like once Louisville was able to beat it and play them in the half court, they were able to get shots off. They were able to get better looks. I would like to see Massillon go back to it, show them a little pressure, see if you can speed them up. But what they've done a really good job of is they held Hayden Nigro to 2.
Yeah.
Right? And now Jancic didn't really get going until the middle of that second quarter.
Absolutely.
So they've got to start quick, but don't be surprised to see maybe Louisville change a few things up.
Yeah.
But I honestly think it'll be the tail of the game will be what happens in this next 3 to 4 minutes of who's going to win this ball game.
Yeah. You know, I wonder if it's one of those things with Massillon where they don't have a deep rotation. They really are only rotating 6-7 players. You know, it's hard to go full court pressure the whole game that way and have that type of pace and keep it up.
Exactly right.
So maybe that's why they dropped back. But Louisville's ball here now to tip off the second half. And they're going to set up their half-court offense. It looks like they're going down low right away. And a spin move, offensive foul out of the gate by Braden Gross. And they let him play the first half. An immediate charge the second half here. And Louisville is in their full court pressure, man up. 34-30 Tigers. Farrington with the rock. Brings it across half court. Over to the right wing. Top of the key. Spin move. Layup. No good. Rebound. Louisville Leopards, and they're going to go quick. Cross the timeline. Kick over right wing. Al Jancic 3-ball off the front iron. No good. Knocked out of bounds by Massillon. And that was Brady Manson on the tip. Knocked it out of bounds. It's going to stay Louisville ball. Louisville now going left to right. Inbound. Top of the key. Louisville. High post. Good spin move. Went to the rack and got it to go. Bucket good. 34-32 Tigers.
Hayden Nigro wastes no time here the second half, getting on the scoreboard.
And after a really good trap in the coffin corner over there, looked like Massillon threw it away. It must have been tipped because it's going to stay Massillon's ball underneath the bucket. 34-32 Tigers, 7:12 to play in the third quarter. Inbound tip out of bounds. Going to stay Massillon ball. Massillon's going to right to left on your dial.
Good pass.
And they let him alone underneath the bucket. Thigpen for 2 on a great inbound pass. They just kind of got lost in translation there.
Thigpen up to 8 here for the ball game.
36-32 Tigers. Near travel, didn't. Kept that pivot foot. Aljancic to the lane over 2 guys, and he got it to go.
That was a tough shot there, partner.
Tough bucket, and he got it to go. Louisville still in that full court pressure. Massillon passing it around, having a little bit of trouble with it. Back over to Farrington. Down to the low left lane, no good. Rebound, Louisville. And here comes Braden Gross. Going to now slow it up, set it up, top of the key for Nigro. And now Siegfried runs point, back to Nigro. Nigro over to Aljancic. Down low to Siegfried. Right wing, nice pick and roll to the bucket. Great play there. That's Braden Gross on the 2. And we got a tie ball game here, 36 all.
7 assists now for young Bo Siegfried. Great pass.
What a nice pick and roll. I don't see that a lot at this level, and it's nice to see old traditional basketball like that.
A little Stockton to Malone.
Yeah. And now Farrington going to the lane with a dunk. That's one way to not miss a layup anymore, is just dunk it. 38-36 Tigers, and a foul there. That was Braden Gross got Thigpen in the air on a pump fake. Another foul on the floor. 38-36 Tigers, 5:48 to play, third quarter.
Battle of the two stars here. Thigpen I said Farrington. Farrington's up to 15. Aljancic up to 14, and we still got almost 6 minutes to go here in the third.
It's getting fun now. They're kind of finding their groove, each guy.
Nigro picks up his second foul and takes a seat. Charlie Roberts back in the ball game for Louisville.
Back up top of the key to Gross. Gross over to Siegfried. Siegfried going to pull up from 26, bucket. He hit a 3-ball. They're going to take the lead for the first time in this game, 39-38. Louisville.
Don't look now. Here comes the Leps.
And a good press breaker there. Wide open. Great pass down low, and he missed the bucket. Rebound slot. Another great no-look pass, and they got it that time. Oh, my gosh. Chris Knight got the layup.
Two great passes there by the quarterback.
The quarterback is dealing at the moment. Tigers take the lead, 40-39. 5:08 to play, third quarter. Siegfried faked the 3-ball, went to the lane, got it up, no good. Slaughter fouled Siegfried. He's going to go to the line for 2. 40-39. Tigers have a slim lead, 5:03 to play. Lee.
How about those passes?
Getting exciting now.
How about those passes?
Woo-hoo.
A couple quick scoreboard on our Stark Media score update. After 1, it was Perry 9, Hoban 14, and Medina 15, Jackson 8. At the half, we had Green 30 and Firestone 24. As Bo Siegfried didn't miss the first one there. That's Rayshawn Jackson coming back into the ball game here from Massillon.
You're listening to the Stark Media Team YouTube stream. Jeff Tyler, Lee Foster, the natural and the shooter together again, brother.
Start and finish, right?
And they missed they missed both foul shots on that. Siegfried missed both. So now it's going to be back up top of the key. Farrington across half court. I think he knows he can kind of go to the lane when he wants. Slows it up, kicks it out. Another kick out, top of the key. Slaughter with a ball fake. Nice, another pass, and he got it down low again.
Great pass.
Brady Manson, the beneficiary of another great pass by the quarterback.
Manson's first bucket of the ball game.
Louisville going quick down. Siegfried 3-ball, no good. Rebound. Louisville, stick back, hack, no call, bucket went. That was Braden Gross again, and the Tigers are going to go quick themselves, and they're going to get another quick 2. Don't look now, folks. 44-41, Tigers, 4 minutes to play. Siegfried, top of the key.
Talk about pace here, buddy. Up and down.
Aljancic now, top of the key, back over, swinging it back around over to. Oh, what a good play there. Went to the rack, got the bucket. Braden Gross is asserting himself a little bit this half. 44-43, Tigers by 1. Farrington again. Nice looking young sophomore here, running a lot of point duties. Nice head fake, ball fake, crossover to the lane. Didn't get it to go. Great rebound there by Aljancic, and he's going to go full court on the pass. Nice no-look pass. Layup good by Aljancic. They take the lead again, 44-45.
Unofficially, Bo Siegfried with 8 assists.
Woo!
Great pass.
We are seeing some guard play tonight. 3 minutes to play here. Louisville in a half-court trap. Jancic on D there. A little help on the D. They're just going to set it up, move, do motion, go to the lane. Nice right hand. Didn't get it to go. Siegfried on the rebound. He's pushing it, pushing the pace. Kick it over to Aljancic. Aljancic's going to go to the lane. Now flop. No call. Good no call there. And Aljancic got a tough one to go for the lead. 47-44 Leopards.
Aljancic up to 18 here, buddy. Starting to get cooking. Louisville's biggest lead at 3 here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Farrington now slowing it up, getting half court. Looks like we got a couple subs coming back in for the Tigers. Thigpen's coming back in.
Drew Stitt also ready to check into the ball game.
3-ball Slaughter. No good. Long off the iron.
Uh-oh.
We got a fast break here. Aljancic. Slam! He got the dunk. And the Leopards are fired up in Tiger Town. 49-44. Leopards take the lead by 5 with 2:22 to play in the third quarter. And Lee, you called it. You said this first few minutes of this quarter is going to determine a lot.
That's right. I mean, you got right now. I mean, Louisville in the first, what do we got? About 5.5 minutes has scored 19 points. I mean, ridiculous pace that they're playing with, outscoring them 19-10 here to take the 5-point lead. I mean, Aljancic up to 20. Siegfried's distributing. Gross is in double digits with 10. Louisville looks good.
Yeah, Siegfried's distributing. Slaughter's distributing. Get back-to-back no-look passes on that one play. They look real good. It's wide open so far for the Hilscher-Clarke player of the game.
Got a couple good candidates already here.
Thanks for joining us. You're listening to the Stark Media YouTube stream. Jeff Tyler, Lee Foster, having a barn burner game this evening. It's a lot of fun to watch. 2:22 to play. Tigers down 5, 49-44 Leopards. And it looks like Louisville, little miscommunication here. They've got 4 players on the court. Boom. Louisville started that out of, and we got another full court and a kick. The Dallas Cowboys could have used that kick in the playoffs. 49-44. And the Leopards, with some miscommunication, had 4 players on the court there to start that.
Hey, little Brent Maher reference there, little Cowboys kicker. I prefer the Cowboys cheerleaders, but that's just me. Big possession here, it feels like. If Louisville's able to find a way to get a bucket.
Back up now, Aljancic, top of the key. Dribble, drive, kick. Back to his brother, up to the top of the key now. Hayden Nigro at the top of the key. Back over to Aljancic on the right wing. He's going to try to create on his own. Kick it back up. Top of the key, head fake. Kick it back up. 3-ball. Louisville. He hit a big bucket there.
Charlie Roberts.
Woo, Charlie Roberts. Nice looking lefty. And Big Pen comes back. Big spin move to the rack. Got fouled.
He'll go to the line here, partner, looking for points 9 and 10.
And that was Colton Loy on the foul. Tigers now down 8, 52-44. Leopards. Massillon at the line, shooting for 2. Big Pen missed the first, long off the back iron. And Siegfried's getting re-entered. And Marshall just ran on the court and didn't check in. But they got him. They got him in. So, again, 52-44 Tigers.
My guy, Troy Dennefield, the longtime Stark County referee, missed them both.
Missed the second.
If you heard Coach Siegfried yelling that out there, he just called weak for a layup. So generally when you get this, it's almost to a stall where they're real comfortable going, wow.
Good head fake drill. And another tough shot in the lane for Aljancic.
Hey, he said for a layup. He got one.
He can score from just about any angle at this point.
It is. It's amazing the angles he's making them and flipping those things in. They don't look like they have a chance going up.
And a nice dribble drive there by Farrington to get it back within 8. Full court pass. Got absolutely hacked. And Nigro made the bucket, going for the traditional 3 at the line. And I tell you, one difference that I see right now, Aljancic's obviously a senior versus Farrington. Farrington is getting his shot. He's getting in the lane. He's getting a lot of finger rolls. And he's missed several of them.
Yeah.
So I think, that's just a matter of experience, what you think. You know, in a couple more years, you're going to see Farrington's going to be tough.
Yeah, going to be hard to guard, isn't he?
Real tough. So after that foul shot there, traditional 3-point, it's now 57-46, 1:05 to play in the third quarter. Louisville picks it off on the inbounds pass. Siegfried with the pick off, and he's going to take it back to the top of the key and set up. He's going to run the half-court offense. Back over to the right wing, top pick. Back over to Siegfried, 3-ball, ball fake. No, didn't shoot it. Back up, top of the key. They're running all kinds of motion, trying to get one in the lane easy. Looks like Aljancic's taking a breather. Back top of the key. They're just running around top. Traditional motion offense.
Yeah, I think coach is going to be A-okay sucking the life out of this quarter.
Yeah, I think they're going to just take a little bit air out of it. Give Aljancic a rest here at the end of the quarter and get the last shot. Now 30 seconds left. Siegfried dribble to the left, back over. Just keep swinging it around top of the key here. They're going to go to the rack. Got fouled, no call. Rebound. And a nice stick back there again by Loy. And that's going to be 59-46, 8 seconds left. Here comes Jalen Slaughter. Kick it over. Down on the left corner. 3-ball up in the air. Air ball, no good. Rebound. Louisville. Three-quarter court. No good. And at the end of 3, 59-46 Louisville as Aljancic checks back into the game. I want to thank a few sponsors. C.H. Valos and Associates, Lindsay's Pizza, McNeil and Sons Tree Service, FinallyHereOhio.com, and Leathernecks Nation MC. FinallyHereOhio.com sponsored our halftime show. The Spirit of Stark will be sponsoring our post-game show. By the end of the game, we will have the Hilscher-Clarke Electric Company player of the game. And I also want to thank Eagles FOE 190. You're listening to Jeff Tyler, Lee Foster on the Stark Media YouTube stream. About 17 seconds here till we resume play in the fourth quarter. Tigers came out to an early 10-0 lead in the first half. Louisville's been scratching and clawing their way back ever since. Got the rhythm late in the first half to get it close. And now after an awesome third quarter by the Leopards, it's now 59-46 Leopards over the Tigers.
I mean, at the half, partner, we had 34-30 Tigers. At end of 3, it's 59-46. Louisville outscores Massillon 29-12 in the third quarter.
Wow.
29-12.
That's a huge third quarter.
And you'd like to say it was senior laden, which Aljancic does go do what he does, and he gets 10.
Right.
But Louisville is young. I mean, they're playing a ton of underclassmen, a ton of sophomores. Future's bright over there.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now with their hire of the new football coach over there at Louisville, good things happening over there.
That's right.
We're back in action here now.
I was going to try to shoot that.
Oh, I know you would have. I think it's still in your range. We're only about 48 feet away.
If I make this one, then it's all good.
Slaughter with the give and go on the inbound pass. And dribble drive to the rack and got rejected by Aljancic, but they're going to say it was a foul on the floor.
No, I think
that was Nigro on the foul.
Gave him 2 shots there, partner. Manson going to line for 2.
46-59. Tigers now need to get back into this game, and the first one is good.
We do have a final. Triway knocked off Canton South tonight, 63-49.
That was a quick game, huh?
Very quick. Well, they start those at 7. EBC starts at 7.
Gotcha. And the second of 2 is good by Manson, and that's going to bring the Tigers within 11. 7:40 to play in the third quarter. And we're going to dribble drive down low. He's tied up. Might be a 3-second call. And Louisville called timeout. Massillon Tigers are upset that it was a 3-second call. I agree it was close. He picked his dribble up, couldn't find anyone, couldn't get a shot off. Louisville head coach did a great job of getting in there and getting that timeout. With 7:30 to play in the game, Louisville's still got an 11-point lead.
Louisville went on an 18-2 run to close that quarter, partner. How about that?
Woo. High-paced, good guard play on both ends of the ball. I'm a little surprised the way Slaughter can dish.
Yeah,
he doesn't run point a little bit more.
Yeah, they've been relieving that pressure with Farrington all night, but it's it's been the play of Bo Siegfried out the other side. I mean, I think I got him unofficially at 8 or 9 assists. You know, my goodness, I mean, he's just moving the ball. Their offense looks fluid, and they've that third quarter is as good as I've seen all year long from any team.
Yeah, I mean, 29 and a quarter, that's insane.
Unbelievable. Another final here. Canfield knocks off Alliance 66-60.
Haven't seen a Lions play hoops, but I know they got some athletes on that court.
Oh, yeah.
Seen them do football.
No doubt about that.
And we're back in action here. It's Louisville ball. They're going to set up in the half court. Nigro at the top of the key. Looks like the Leopards want to take a little bit of air of this, make sure they're going to get good shots. Back over the left wing, back up top of the key now. Siegfried on the right wing, kicks it back up to the top to Marshall. Now Jansen's going to take it to the rack.
Oh!
Slam, a dunk! Woo! He took off and scraped the ceiling on that one. Wham with the right hand there.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Put an exclamation point on that third quarter. And Massillon missed the jump shot. Louisville rebound. And the ball's can get out of hand here now. 6:36 to play, 61-48. Leopards have taken a commanding lead here. Louisville going to go to the lane and got fouled on the floor. Thigpen wanted a jump ball, but it was a hack on the floor. It's the third team foul there.
I tell you what, partner, that was as good a dunk as I've seen all year. We saw Nikolai Bundle up at Green one night throw down a hammer. That was 10 times better than that one. That's the best one I've seen all year. Massillon, may just be me, but it looks like some frustration starting to set in. And they're
getting a little chippy.
Sure. They felt like they were in control the whole first half, and Louisville just sucked the air out of them.
Yeah. That's the best high school dunk I've seen this year. Walsh game, Quentin Tolles went down and did a nice little
Quentin Tolles
a la MJ. I didn't know he had those kind of hops.
Yeah, he's got some springs in there, doesn't he? You should have seen his old man back in the day. Was just as athletic.
61-48. Louisville taking some air out of this one thus far. 6:02 to play. They're taking their time. Siegfried top of the key. And they're going to slow it up and continue to take the air out of this one. 5:53 to play. Up 13. Going to make Massillon play defense.
Yeah, it's so hard as an opposing defense, and you've got multiple ball handlers on the other side.
Yeah,
you just can't speed them up and make them do things they don't want to do.
Oh, and now Jancic was open there on the slash, but they're going to just slow it up. And got in the lane, got hacked on the floor. That's on Thigpen again. And another foul on the floor. That's their 16th foul. So one more and they'll be in the bonus. 61-48. Leopards are doing what they got to do at this point. Playing smart, slowing it up. Back up, top of the key. Braden Gross now over to Siegfried. Siegfried going to dribble it all the way up. And here comes Louisville again. Aljancic missing a layup that time. I thought he was going to go up for another dunk. He missed that one. And off his foot, and then Siegfried went down for it on the court, and they called a foul on Marshall when he went in there for trying to cause a jump ball. And with 5 minutes to play, it's 61-48. Louisville Leopards are up in the lead. Like you said, Tigers had an early lead. And Louisville just hung in there, started to figure things out. And here come the Tigers. Nice spin move down in the lane. Got fouled, went to the rack, and got a bucket. They needed that one, and they're going to need this extra one as well. 61-50. Tigers now within 11. Chance to get within 10. 5 minutes to play. A good take there by Farrington.
Farrington's played quite the ball game, hasn't he?
He sure has. And he hasn't been in a low post at all at his size. I'm interested to see if he has any kind of low post game. But, it's the age of Europeans coming over here, and big guys can play all positions now.
It was funny. Coach Fuline up at Mount Union just texted me, was asking me about Farrington. He said, how good is he? Should we take him? And I'm like, from what I've seen, he's almost he's very similar to like a Christian Parker-esque when he was at Glen Oak. I mean, he can do a lot of things for you.
Christian was a real good player. I think he just got over 1,000 points, right?
Did he? That could be right. There's Farrington again.
Farrington again to the rack, and he's talking some smack as well. getting a little bit aggressive. Yeah, I think Christian went over 1,000 points here last week at Mount.
Yeah, the boy. I coached Christian for a couple of years. He's a great kid.
Yeah, sure is. And Tigers are now within 10, trying to get within 9 here on the extra. He got it to go. Farrington hit it.
What's he up to now? He's up to 23.
And so Jalen Slaughter is going to come out of the game. Keys is back in. And Massillon's in that full court press, but they're dropping out of it quickly now. 4:26 to play. Louisville up by 9. They're going to maybe need to go to the rack now and not take so much air out of it. Dribble to the right side. Back up top of the key. And back over. They are going to slow it up.
Sometimes the argument, too, partners, can you get too patient, right? Do you start to hold it too early when the offense was rolling for Louisville?
Yeah.
They scored 29 last quarter. They've scored just 4 now. And I don't know what happened. It looks like we got a double technical in the corner.
So I agree with you, Lee. You know, I've seen this so many times. You know, I saw some really good coaches go to that spread offense when they had total control of the game, and it almost slows you down, takes your pace away, and allows the other team to kind of calm down and figure things out. So sometimes that goes in a negative on your side.
Yeah, I mean, you scored 29 points in 8 minutes. You now scored 4 points in 4 minutes. You know, hey, maybe you pulled it a little too early.
Yeah.
Now, again, Coach Siegfried's won a lot of games. They hold on and win here. No one's going to say a thing. But sometimes that momentum, it does haunt you a little bit. Now Massillon seems to have it.
Right.
And again, you've got 4 minutes left, and you're up 9. But it feels like a must possession, or a must win here on this possession.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
And like you said,
there it is.
There's the turnover, and it is Massillon ball. 3:54 to play. A turnover by Louisville. Tigers down 9 here in Tigertown. Inbound is going to be brought up across the court by Farrington. Giving all kinds of picks. They're just going to get him in space. He's going to go to the rack. And he got out of control. And now Jansen just sent it into the 5th row.
I think Farrington was falling down a little bit.
He was. Got out of control, kind of lost his feet. Looked like a foul, but it wasn't. He was in good position. 3:47 to play. 63-54. Tigers down 9. Got a little Walsh runs this inbound pass here. Let's see number 3 drop back here for a 3, and he does. And Farrington for the 3. Good off the back. Banks are not open. Nice rebound. Stick back, no good. Farrington tried for it. Nigro came up with it. Brayton Gross came up with it. And now they're going to push it across half court, and they're going to set back up with 3:28 to play. 63-54. And good defense by the Tigers. And Tolles is trying his best to get the ball away from Siegfried. Siegfried's a solid point guard. And foul on the floor, but now they are in bonus. So we're going to have a 1-and-1 here by Siegfried.
Big free throws here, partner. Young Bo was just at the line after he made a couple big threes and just missed a pair.
Yep.
This is a big one here.
Sure is. Plenty of time with 3 minutes left, only down 9. First one up, no good. Rebound Tigers. Here comes Farrington. Across the timeline into the forecourt. He's got a high pick. Got a dribble left, ball fake. Al Jancic doing a nice job of defense, and he left the guy wide open. Brady Manson, quick first step, went to the rack, got the bucket, and now, Lee, it's a 7-point game with 3 minutes left.
Don't look now, but Louisville still stuck on 4 points. Massillon outscoring them 10-4 here early in the 4th, and like you said, 3 minutes left, 7-point game. We may get a barn burner here before we know it.
We might be here all night on Valentine's Day. C.H. Vallis and Associates, Lindsay's Pizza, McNeil & Sons Tree Service, FinallyHereOhio.com, and Leathernecks Nation MC. FinallyHereOhio.com sponsored our halftime show. Spirit of Stark will be doing a post-game show. The starting lineups were sponsored by the Sam Center in Massillon. Eagles, FOE, number 190. They're located downtown Massillon at 303 Weirich Boulevard Northwest. Give them a call, 330-832-7385. They're open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Also, Hilscher-Clarke, great company. We know a few guys that work over there, sponsor us. Great partnership with them. They're going to do our player of the game, which we'll announce. Their corporate office is at 519 4th Street Northwest, downtown Canton, 330-452-9806 or www.hilscher-clarke.com. Great game here, back and forth. Both teams have had control of this. Louisville Lepers have control of it now, but it's slipping a little bit. 3:02 to play, 63-56. Louisville, and they nearly threw the inbounds pass away. And they're going to get it across half court now. They're going to wait and set it up. And Massillon is definitely D'ing up. And now they're trapping and a quick foul called there. A little ticky-tack, but a quick foul called there on Massillon. So they're going to go back to the line.
This could get long here, buddy. Sending them back to the line here. Nigro has been perfect. Hope I didn't put the jinx on him, but a perfect 3 for 3 tonight. This is the last one of the one-on-one before they go to the double bonus for the remainder of the ball game.
Both teams in bonus.
Got it.
Like you said, one more foul. Louisville will be in double bonus and get them 2 at the line.
Nigro just with 8, half his average here, looking for 9 and put Louisville up for the same number.
Second shot up in the air, and it is good. Nothing but net there. 65-56. Tigers down by 9. 2:50 to play. Louisville in a full court pressure, going to try to slow the Tigers down and take time off the clock. Siegfried picking them up half court. Chris Knight with the duties here at point. Back over to Slaughter. Slaughter pass over to Farrington. Farrington, maybe an elbow there. No call. Good to the lane. Good take to the bucket, and he got it. 65-58. Louisville now trying to bring it back across half court. Siegfried taking his time.
Jansen keeps breaking open there out of the high post. They just can't seem to get it to him.
Back up, top of the key. Marshall dribble. Got that left right arm stuck out there. Definitely good defense now by the Tigers. And a timeout by Louisville. Timely timeout there by Louisville. Head coach Tom Siegfried. 65-58. Louisville still up. Louisville ball, 2:01 to play in the game. What a good one.
What do you think happens here now, partner?
Well, Massillon's done a good job of stepping up. I think that Louisville has some good ball handlers. Like you mentioned earlier, I think it's going to be tough for the Tigers to get the ball away from them. I think at some point they're going to end up fouling them, and they're going to probably go for the double bonus. Hope they miss a pair and then get the rock back. And it's been the Siegfried show, or I'm sorry, the Farrington show on the Tiger side.
Yeah, you aren't kidding. He's really, kind of helped them just get through during the second half. But, I want to see Massillon come out and show some more of that full court pressure.
Yeah.
Maybe trap in the half court. I feel like Louisville's just settled in down here. They're just running their stuff.
Yeah.
Show them something different for a possession or two. See if you can jump them out of the timeout, because my guess is Coach Siegfried's going to come out of here trying to get a quick bucket.
Yeah.
Something you're not expecting, a little sideline on a bounce play. I would look for something for Al Jansen going to the rim, but let's see what Massillon does. See if they just come in up, or maybe they'll go 1-3-1 or 2-3 for a possession. And it doesn't look like it. They're coming to match up, buddy.
This is exactly what we...
Hey, by the way, he's on the wrong side of Al Jansen if he slips.
Oh, exactly.
Oh, my gosh, you didn't see it.
Oh,
there it is.
Yep.
There
it is. Al Jansen going up. Oh, and he got hacked.
I tell you what, he hit him on the other side, but if you saw what I did, there was no one there. If he just went, it was
he should have flashed right away. Chris Knight fouls Al Jansen going to the rack. And, that's probably as good of anything for Massillon right there. He only took 2 seconds off the clock. I know they're at the line, but you're going to expect that to happen eventually anyway, the way they were taking the air out of the ball.
That's right.
65-58. You've got a good foul shooter here at the line. Al Jansen going for his 25th and 26th point here. Exactly what we thought we saw with the Farrington Al Jansen head-to-head. It's been fun to watch them guard each other, play each other.
Very much so.
Not sure what the confusion is right now. And so the first one up in the air and off the back iron. No good. And again, that turns into a good foul for Massillon at this point. Give up one at the most.
Louisville's missed 5 free throws here in the second half, partner.
I put the jinx on him, didn't I? I said a good foul shooter.
I think you said it. Let's see if he gets the second one.
Second one, got it to go. 25th point for Aljancic. Full court pressure now. They're going to drop back Louisville. And Massillon's got to go quick, and they are. Nice dribble drive there. Kick back. Kick over to the right wing. Ball fake. And not sure. Massillon's got to get one up quick here. And they are just having a hard time getting into their offense. Farrington's just going to take over, go to the lane. Aljancic swatted it again, and they called a foul, and that's going to put him to the line for a 1-and-1. It just took too much time off the clock there.
Yeah, I don't know about that foul. Seems like he got the block click. They called him. They said he pushed him in the back. Stark Media score update. Got the Hoover Vikings knocked off Boardman 61-30 in non-league action.
Farrington, first of 2. Off the back iron. No good. Still an 8-point deficit for the Tigers. Farrington's got his second one here. He's going to go for his 26th point of the game. Not much time left now. They're down 8. Down 8 still. Rebound Aljancic. And that might have sealed it, Lee.
Yeah, 2 huge misses there from Massillon there. I don't think you're going to see Louisville even be able to look at trying to put one up unless it's a wide open layup.
Right.
Everyone from here on out, you're getting 2 free throws.
They're going to try to foul him right away, and now they're not calling it. Now they got him trapped in the corner, and Louisville called another timely timeout. Still Louisville's ball.
That was their last one, partner. If that scoreboard's correct, Coach Siegfried just used his last one.
So Louisville's still up 66-58. It's Louisville's ball. They got it in the half court. 1:17 to play. Coach Siegfried is all over the officials about something. And they just did signal to Coach he's out of timeout, so I think that's correctly.
See, I'm on something tonight, buddy.
Brother, you're all over it, man. Man, thanks for joining me tonight. Happy Valentine's Day. Had a lot of fun here. This one's not over. We got 1:17 left.
Yeah, try to get us some more scores here before we wrap up tonight, and we'll get some finals and some stats before we go.
Some other sponsors of ours: Simon Says Promotions, Miracle Motors 42. We've mentioned before, Eagles FOE 190, the Quarry Golf and Event Center. If you haven't been there, it's a great place. Obviously, we're not playing much golf right now, but they got a great chef over there, great food. Red Door Apparel and Clothier. Of course, Hilscher-Clarke we've talked about, and also the Tiger Store. We thank you, sponsors. You've done a great job with us all year, and look forward to year 2 coming up soon. We are in year 2, aren't we?
That's right. Already.
Celebrated our 1 year here recently.
Not long ago.
So Louisville is inbounding in here in the half court. They've dropped Marshall all the way back. And the Tigers coach is seeing what you and I saw a moment ago to get on the underside of Aljancic, or we were going to see another dunk.
Round 2, they figured that out, didn't they, buddy?
Good adjustment there. They're going to foul Siegfried at half court. Slaughter with a foul. They're going to go back to the line for 2.
Siegfried 0-3 from the free throw line. As nice of a game as he's played, partner. Like I said, I think he's up to 8 or 9 assists. He's got 6 points. This is a big one. He's going to get a pair. These are 2 big ones to knock down. There it is.
Got you first.
There it is.
67-58.
Young Bo, for just a sophomore, does a tremendous job handling that pressure out there from the Massillon Tigers guards.
He looks real poised. And he's had a ton of pressure. You know, Massillon is athletic, and they're all over.
Very, very much so.
Second one goes down. 10-point lead. 1 minute, 11 seconds to play. Tigers going to go quick. Pushing the pace. All the way to the rack. And swatted again by Aljancic. He's got at least 3 or 4 blocks. Aljancic is filling the stat sheet. He's got two or three dunks. He's got 3 block shots. He's got 25 points.
That's why you're the reigning Stark County Player of the Year, my friend.
Ooh. This is the first time I've got to see him live, and he is as advertised, for sure. Little bannering going on now with the official. I don't think they're talking about the rosary.
I don't think either one of them dropped any chocolates off for Valentine's Day either.
And the first one up, no good.
Missed them both.
Missed them both. My bad. And Tiger's going to go quick and got swatted again. That time it was Marshall on the rejection.
I mean, my goodness, Louisville, like I say, as great as they played the second half, if they just make free throws, this has got to be a 14, 15-point game.
Absolutely. 10-point game still, 53 seconds left. Both teams in bonus. Louisville in double bonus, top of the key, 3-ball on the way. Oh, he hit it. He hit it. He needed that one.
Big triple there for Chris Knight. He's in double digits now with 11 for the Tigers.
Good looking 3-ball there. Now it's a 7-point game, 49 seconds left. You don't want to say it's impossible. It's tough with that much time on the clock. You got to hope they're going to miss foul shots at this point. You got to foul immediately. You got to go Coach Jim Valvano. Remember when he did that the first time in the tournament? Everybody was like, what the heck's he doing? They got the W.
Sure. Typically, I mean, you get the quick timeout after the 3-ball there, but you're probably going to look to spend your first 4, 5, 6 seconds trying to turn them over. Can you get a quick turnover? Can you lay it in?
Yeah.
Massillon still got a timeout left to be able to stop it. And if you don't get that foul, you then got to get there. You don't get that steal. You got to make that foul and put them in a line, hope they miss, and you got to go quick.
Well, Louisville's got to go the full length of the court, so they're going to have plenty of time to trap there. But like you said, you can't waste too much time. Probably go for, like you said, 4 or 5 seconds off the clock. You got to foul them at that point.
Sure. Absolutely.
Make sure everybody's D'ing up. Nobody gets away from you.
Absolutely right.
7-point game, 68-61. We've seen a great one so far. Jancic's got 25. Farrington has 25.
The stars have came out, buddy.
They sure have. They sure have. Exactly what we had hoped for, and it's come to fruition. And they do have Farrington here on the guarding the inbound of Siegfried. Going to cause some problems with that length up front. And they're having a hard time getting the ball in and they get it in. Oh, the young man did a split. And hopefully he gets up. That looked bad. Ooh, did a total split. Hurt his knee there. He went down in a lot of pain, but he got up. He's walking around. He's saying he's okay. That was scary for a moment. I blew my ACL in high school, and I can't even watch that, man. It's hard to see. My wife laughs. I don't watch the replays on TV. I haven't seen a replay in 30 years.
No, I did the Achilles not too long ago, but never did the ACL. Knock on wood. We don't want to start.
No. 68-61. First foul shot up, no good. And so Massillon did exactly what we said. Only a few seconds off the clock. They got the foul. Missed the first of 2. This Braden Gross at the line.
And
the second one is missed. Rebound Tigers. Thigpen, and he got fouled. And that's exactly what you want if you're a Tiger fan. Hacked is going to go to the line for 1-1 with no time taken off the clock.
You aren't getting best absolute possible result there for Massillon.
So 68-61.
That Thigpen going to the line.
He's got to get both of these. Thigpen at the line.
He's looking for points 9 and 10. He's got 8 tonight.
He's got a 1-1 here, so he's got to get the first. First one up. First one. Good. And Lee, at this point, do you play with missing the second one, or you just hit it and just try to D up?
No, I think you need the points there. And then if he misses, the clock runs. So you want to keep this on so you can at least try to set your defense up. You still do have that timeout, but I think Coach Hose will save that.
Second one up. Second one. No good. Farrington on the board. Farrington back.
Wow.
Bucket good.
Wow.
For his 27th. And they called timeout. They might need to reset this clock for about. And they are going to reset it to 41.6. Tigers down 4. Both teams in bonus. Louisville's in double bonus. Great rebound by Farrington and stick back for his 27th point.
How about this partner? Absolute barn burner up in green. Green 51, Akron Firestone 50. with 27 seconds remaining. Didn't see that coming.
You know, I've seen Green play 2 times this year, and, you know, when they play real good, they look amazing.
Yeah, they're lights out.
They have some down moments, you know, during the game, but, you know, the Federal League this year, man, I'll tell you what, a lot of parity there, man. A lot of teams beating everybody. It was early on, it kind of seemed like it was, you know, going to be McKinley or Glen Oak.
Right.
And then Green come out of nowhere and turned in a heck of a season in that league for sure.
Yeah, you aren't kidding.
So we're back in action here. 41.6 left. 68-64. Tigers down 4. Louisville ball. They're going to